As you can see, this is the vise. Got a hold of it today. I've been trying to polish it up. It's not going too good. It's really old, really dank. In a bad way. I've polished this up. It says improved number 3 model 25. Doesn't have any other name anywhere on it. It did have a light bluishy greenishy paint. I've been using wire brushes, sandpaper, polishing pads. It is not happening. You can see the shine just because I've taken it down with all the sandpapers and stuff, but it's still thick with paint and it's hard going. But yeah, we're going to rejuvenate it, have it looking all fancy and shiny. Well, once we paint it. Yeah, I'll go for just now. Just try to scrape off as much stuff as I can. Back soon. Right, well, on this one, I got my hands on an old Machinist Vise. An absolute cracker. I love it. Now, it didn't look as good as it does just now. I have been sanding this, wire brushing this, polishing this all night. And it is just too much. So I'm going to just clean it up the best I can, and then I'm going to paint it probably with gloss or something just to coat it over. But for just now we want to clean up some of the jaws, have it looking a bit nicer. Now I did polish up the bed back here. I did find a tiny little crack cutting through the back there, but I'm not going to be using that for pounding down very hard things, so I probably will use it for pounding, but you can see it's been used for hitting. This is a Machinist's Vise, so shouldn't be stroking this with a hammer or using this as an anvil on a Machinist Vise, guys. That's what Mechanics Vises are for. They've got little plates of steel, or anvils. They're called anvils, but it's just a big plate of bashing steel. This is not, although it's a big plate of steel, it's not for hammering things on, as you can see. I don't know if you can pick up on that little crack, but you'll definitely pick up on that one. But yeah, stuff I need it for, I've got no chance of breaking this, so I'm going to just clean it up. I've smoothed off all the slides, the machine slides. The thing goes in and out fine, it just needs cleaned up. So I'll probably nip out today and pick up some, I don't know, maybe gloss paint or something, just to give it a coating. So for just now, I'm going to polish up the jaws. I've spent all night cleaning them, but I want them looking nicer than that. So let's get to it. I'm just taking a flap sander attachment. I mean, it's not a flap, is it? It's a cone. But yeah, just taking it in. I'm just going to do that. As you can see, it's already shining it up. I want this, rather than just the jaws shining, I want this part clean as well, because I'll also probably be mashing that with a hammer, so I'd rather it just be clean. And I'll tape it off for when I'm painting. Yeah, for just now it's just scrubbing it up, getting the shiny bit shiny. I'll do it along the side of the bed, and I'll do underneath the bed and on the slides of the actual bit where they rest, where the bottoms of the bed rest, just to get them polished. Right. Hey guys, this is just a polishing wheel. We just shove some polishing compound on it. We're just gonna, well, it'll be faster than that. I'm just trying to save your ears, so just try to polish this up so it resembles a bit of metal. Back soon. Oh, don't know if it's going to pick up. Oh, it does. Look at that. This was the crustiest, rustiest lump you could imagine. And although it's still pitted with hammer marks, we got it gleaming. So now I'm just going to try polishing over the bits that I've already cleaned up on the jaws and stuff, and I'll get you back here. Right, so we've gave everything a light sanding down so everything's at least partially smooth, and we've just used painter's tape to tape up all the sections I don't want touched by paint. Well, in fact, I've still got 2 slides down in the back I need to cover up. Apart from that, I need to go and get paint, so off to the shops. Don't know, might even try and pick the funkiest colour I can find. Kawasaki green if possible. Don't know, might just be a little tub of gloss. Don't know what to paint it in, but gloss it's going to be. Right, so we went to the shop, we looked for some gloss, couldn't find any funky colours, so we went and got Muchos Maracas! Now I got a nice tool blue because, yeah, it makes everything super strong, because it's blue, obviously. That's why everything's blue, it's why the press is blue, the ring size is blue, my underwear, oh god no. Right. We'll get you back up here. Now we've cleaned everything off. I'm just going to take some just generic wet wipes, because making rusty metal wet is what you're supposed to do. But no, I'm just cleaning off all the dust that was left behind by wire wheeling and sanding, just to give the paint the best possible chance of adhesion. And yeah, I know, people's like, well, primer. If you put primer on it, it's usually how it adheres, but listen, I'm not putting 50 quid into refurbing this for me to beat the life out of it with a hammer. Even though there'll be people saying, it's a Machinists Vise, you should beat it with a hammer anyway. But I've got it so I can beat on this end with a hammer when I need to. This is just an extra strong third hand, because usually I've got to hold something, I've only got one hand to do stuff with, so it's no good. Right, now we get, in fact we'll get a non-clean rag just to give everything a good wipe down. Oh, I've never done that side, did we? Yeah, I'm just going to nail it with the automotive paint, and if need be throw the lacquer on it. Well, probably will put the lacquer on it, but there's no immediate stress about how it's going to turn out. I don't care if it's patchy, lumpy, I just want to seal in the metal so it's not 150-year-old looking. It's like things to be a bit organised and tidy. And yeah, I know that's blasphemy, but still got a couple of things we need to patch up. I need to go and cover up the threaded hole in the inside. We'll go from there. Right, we're just going to slowly spray it down. Get the other part out, give them a few coats. This is just a cheap generic £6.50 can of coloured spray. I got to see the chart, so I was happy with the colour. Right. Look at that, it's got the same colour as the tape. Absolutely zero primer or specialist clothes so you don't get the paint on. Good stuff. Well, that came out not bad. Now let's get the other bit done. Right, well, typical Scottish sunshine with the drizzle right behind it came. As you can see, it's all spotted. Started to rain as I was leaving it out to dry. I never noticed it was spitting. Well, I'm not too fussed. That was put on quite a bit thick. And you know what I forgot to do? Tape off the slide bits on the back. So that's going to be a cleaning job and a half because they're hard to get to. The other part is over here right now. Oh yeah, I didn't do the back part. Yeah, we give it a nice blue shine. It's mad it came out the same colour as that tape. Probably would have been cheaper just covering it in tape. But yeah, we've got that painted up. Need to leave it to dry. We've got the halogen heater on. It's cozy in here. Yeah. So we'll let this dry and see what damage the water has done. We'll go from there. Right guys, well, you've seen a bit of it there. You ready for the unveiling? Dun dun dun! A lovely, shiny, all surfaces polished up. The jaws all nice and clean. Both sides. Slides down that hold, where are we? Down there that hold the bottom base, they're nice and clean. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to dry up and harden. I never painted this because the handle, because with it sliding in there, it's just going to chew the paint off anyway, and I'd prefer everything to run smooth. But yeah, move it out a bit. Needs a bit of a oiling. But it is a good vise. So there you go. One refurbished vise, only cost me £35 in total. Now it's a minter. Anyway guys, I'll go for just now. We'll plan the next one. Bye.